Hello everyone, my name is 777 and welcome back to Inscryption, Kaycee's mod. We are in the middle of a run here. We're playing the ant deck on challenge level 90. It doesn't look like an ant deck, but trust me, it is. I want to get rid of the ravens, get more ants. I'm also, now that I've picked up Ouroboros, I'm kind of considering leaning away from the ant build and maybe going more just an Ouroboros build. I mean, it is a really strong card, but to do that we need some like searches, we need to buff Ouroboros a lot. There's just good things we can do with it. Or we just keep going with ants. Unfortunately, we don't have any ants yet, so we just have these two. Corpse Eater's really good, but the annoying sigil on them is annoying. I'm going to do that every time. I'm just going to call the sigil annoying. But we'll just keep pushing on here and hope for some good cards. I'll decide what to do with this weird trifork, or this trident path, I should say, when we get there. So we only have one thing that costs bones right now, so maybe picking up something that costs bones is not a bad idea. We have a lot of things that cost 2 blood, so I don't think we can afford picking up like a river snapper. I also don't like it, but we'll just reroll. I didn't like anything that much. Interesting. Black Goat is an enabler for Ouroboros, especially if we put Unkillable on it. Mantis is good. Bifurcated Strike on Ouroboros is incredible. We want to get rid of the ravens. So we'd only be using Black Goat for Ouroboros if we got rid of both of them, which is high hopes. This is interesting. Oh, this may make or break our run. We don't have enough. Like, we don't have any, like, I guess we have mealworm, but other than that, we don't have anything that like we can use to sacrifice. Like, we don't have any warrens. We don't have cats, or we don't have the Gek. So picking up Black Goat might be really helpful, especially right now with everything so expensive. I think we'll go Black Goat. I'm not worried about picking up another Mantis. They're pretty common. I mean, this is probably really important. We don't have anything that costs bones. We have one thing, but it costs 2, which is really easy to get. Flight can be good if you're really close to Fatal, but stuff is being blocked. We already have a Pliers, so I think we'll grab this, and we may find uses for it. Alright. I'm still not sure what to do with the Trident intersection. Removing a Raven would be incredible. We could also remove the Black Goat, and then when you remove a Black Goat at the Bone Lord altar, you get a special boon that I believe gives you 6 bones at the start of each battle. Which, I mean, we don't have anything to use bones on really, so it's not that important. So we'd probably just get rid of a Raven there. At the campfire, we'd probably buff the mealworm. Over here, what would we? You know, we'll decide after this battle. Getting ahead of myself. The Rattler. So I'm thinking we go. We do Squirrel, Wolf Cub. The question is, do we put it here to get killed on purpose? I think the answer is no. We don't have to be that desperate to play Ouroboros. And then we will think we'll pull a squirrel here. We're gonna take a lot of. I think we'll. Let's see. We'll go up 3. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll take 4 from the rattler. So we'll be at 1 life left, or like 1 tick away from death. I think we actually block the rattler with a squirrel because it will give us a bone. So the next turn we can just draw a squirrel and then do squirrel mealworm, play Ouroboros. Also, the alpha will kill the alpha, not the alpha. My wolf will kill the alpha and the rattler, which is good. So then we go mealworm, squirrel, and okay. So it is a 2/3. The important thing is that when it dies, it does this do the stats stay. And we'll kill the rattler with it. We take 1, which hopefully is not fatal. Okay, good. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so black goat. Let's see. I didn't see there. Oh, that sucks. Alright, so Ouroboros does not synergize with mealworm. That's alright. Ouroboros is still incredible, and mealworm is still really good. I guess it would be really powerful if it actually worked like that. So he's going to concede here. I am just going to coast for a little bit, just so I can keep buffing Ouroboros. When he like offers the surrender, he won't actually play any more cards, so I can literally just sit here and do 1 back and forth until I have like 1 really good turn that's all about buffing Ouroboros. I mean, or I could just not worry about the damage and then go squirrel, then I'm an idiot. I was supposed to let Ouroboros kill it. I'm the dumbest man alive. Oops. I missed out on an opportunity to like buff Ouroboros. Like, I would buff him so much. Damn. Alright, so I could pull a black goat and keep doing it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think it's worth it to do this and now just not fuck it up this time and just keep drawing. I'll do it now. I'm just worried about oh, I actually have to draw. Never mind. I'm worried about activating starvation on accident. I'm just gonna keep doing this, playing Ouroboros and then sacrificing it to play one of the other cards that cost 2, and then playing a squirrel and doing this again. Actually, this will work. Hold on, let me think. So a squirrel, I sacrifice both of them. I get ant queen. I would have an ant and Ouroboros in my hand. No squirrel. Actually, no, it won't work. So I'll just accept it here. So I got Ouroboros to 7/7, which means it is now a half cost Uraruli. I cannot say it. For some reason, my brain cannot pronounce those letters next to each other. But you know what I'm talking about. That 4 blood 7/7. So it is half the cost. So it's already incredible value. It's gonna get way better as the game goes on. Alright, now I can think about where I want to go. Probably campfire, but getting rid of one of the ravens is really good. I have a good amount of teeth, so I could go for a knife and then just remove a raven at this removal. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I need to make my deck as small as possible so I get the Ouroboros as much as possible. Golden pelt or the knife? Let's say knife. I don't need to worry about rares as much because we get rares after boss fights. So I'm definitely going to get 2 more. So I'm not going to stress about it. There's a mushroom up ahead, which is interesting. Which I will definitely be using to duplicate Ouroboros. Yeah, I'll get rid of a raven here. I might go to the campfire. We'll see. Alright, so we'll go Wolf Cup here. So the cool thing about beehives, I think I've talked about this before, when you damage beehives, you get bees. Obviously the enemy doesn't have a hand, so the only hand for the bees to go into is yours. So this is actually really nice, although I don't know if I can take advantage of it this turn. Yeah, I need to play Ouroboros here, and I'll take 1. And then I'll do the 7 damage so I don't die. And I'll let this guy kill those. Just let the Wolverine do its thing. Alright, and now I can go Squirrel, Ant Queen. Probably there. Although I don't think it matters that much. Because I'm just going to do that and kill the Wolverine. And then go Worker Ant. And then that. I love the skunk. Although what I can do is that. Yep, this is good. Let's not kill the flying ant, and now it can't do anything, and now I can just stock up. And he's gonna surrender, of course. This is gonna be a long video, sorry. I'm just going to milk this as much as I can. Also, I hate the phrase, I'm going to milk this as much as I can, or like, I'm gonna milk this dry. It disturbs me greatly. The phrase is just disgusting. I don't want anything at all to be milked dry ever. Alright, anyway, let's keep going on here. Let's go Squirrel, Black Goat, Ouroboros, and then throw a Skunk out, and then I can just throw a Mealworm, and then do that. Actually, I should have done Mealworm last so I got the damage added onto the Ouroboros, but that's getting a little too what's the word? Pedantic, I guess, but not pedantic. Like pedantic, but not about words. Do this, and alright, not as big of a buff as we got last time, but that's alright. It's like 10 extra damage. We could probably afford some more bone creatures because Ouroboros like generates a lot of bone. Let's see. So we can either go campfire or mushroom. The danger of going mushroom is if we don't have a duplicate, we'll have to, we may not get Ouroboros. Okay, so when you go to the mushroom and you don't have anything, you don't have any doubles, it gives you 3 options of duplicating, like 3 cards that you already have that you can get another one of. So like it could give me Ant Queen, Wolf Cub, Mealworm, and then that's not really ideal. I kind of want another Ouroboros. Or I could just go to the campfire and like upgrade my Mealworm more. So I can gamble here in hopes of a duplicate that I actually care about, which would be like another Mealworm. Or I could hope I can get another Ouroboros, which the answer is probably no. I mean, I could use it to get another Mealworm. It's just probably better to go to the campfire. I just really want to get something good at the mushroom. I'll be smart. I'll go to the campfire. I don't think mushroom will work right now. I think we'll go insect here. Yeah, that's actually exactly what I was thinking about getting. It was either corpse eater or a cockroach, because I would throw unkillable down on like the flying ant or the black goat. Actually, I'd definitely put on the black goat. Oh, I actually really want to do that now that I'm thinking about it. If I put unkillable down on the black goat, the like black goat or Ouroboros synergy is insane. I'll think about doing that now. Although I don't need to do that if I throw a corpse eater down on the Ouroboros. For health, I'm probably just gonna do Mealworm here. Although I could try to remove the Raven. I'll do. The thing is, how useful is Mealworm now? Now that like my gameplay revolves around Ouroboros, Mealworm doesn't buff it that like permanently. It's still nice if I don't have Ouroboros in my hand to like buff the ants. Or a skunk, giving it 1 attack is nice. I mean, pretty much anything that benefits from a Mealworm. Even, I mean, black goat doesn't, I guess. Or corpse maggots, because it's put out automatically. But I could always use it to buff an Ant Queen. Or the ant queen gives. I'll go Mealworm. And I won't double down. I don't want to risk losing Mealworm. And we'll go for a fight here. There's a lot of interesting things going on up ahead. I'll talk about it after the fight. Lots of interesting ideas for the Ouroboros. Alright, so... I need to be able to kill things. I can't stall for Ouroboros because these ants will just kill me. So right away I'm thinking... we go... The Raven won't kill the ants. But the Raven could do 3 damage, which would be almost enough to counteract the ants. Not really, though. I don't want to waste the black goat. So this first turn I'll take 3 damage. I could always knife one of the ants. Which might be what I do. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Here, I'll Alright, I'm gonna go with my gut here. My gut was play squirrel and then black goat here so that it can't be killed. Although it would have been okay by the B2. And then put the mealworm out, maybe, to kill the worker ant. or kill the bee. I think killing the worker ant's better value. Ah, shit. That's what I was worried about. Oh, never mind. I'm good. I take it all back. I'm not worried about anything anymore. Sorry, I'm just thinking right now about the damage I'm going to take. Ouroboros will kill bee. Mealworm will kill ant. Mantis moves up. Mantis will do 1 damage to me. I'm down 1. Kill the stump. Worker ant does 1 damage to me. So I'll be at 2 ticks down. The weird problem I'm having right now with Ouroboros is that I don't know if I can buff it and like live. If I grab a squirrel here, I put the squirrel down, I can kill Ouroboros. I'll buff it once. Might as well. And then just go like that. And I'll just kill him. Good enough. Alright. So, interesting things happening. We'll go left to right. At the sacrifice altar, I can move Corpse Eater to Ouroboros, which will make him significantly easier to play. The only problem with that is it may be harder to combo off with him. Although it may still be fine. I could still use him to combo, it would also, like, I wouldn't have to worry about the 2 cost. And then I could also duplicate Ouroboros and I'd have 2 Ouroboroses with Corpse Eater in my deck. So that path is really good. I can go center, which I think is not as good as going left, because if we go to the mushroom, it doesn't give you a... First of all, you only have 3 options at the mushroom if you don't have a double. And it won't give you a buffed version of the card, it'll give you like the original version of the card. Like, Ouroboros will be a 1/1. The interesting thing is that then at the mushroom, if I get Ouroboros, I can put the sigil unkillable from the weaker Ouroboros onto Black Goat at this altar. And then the Black Goat Ouroboros combo is absolutely busted. I can make Ouroboros as strong as I want him to be. The right path is pretty much get an insect head or maybe reptile head because of Ouroboros, and then at the altar I'd probably do Corpse Eater Ouroboros. So the problem with going here is if I don't get Ouroboros, I'm going to wish I went one of the other paths. And there's a pretty good chance I don't get Ouroboros at the mushroom. I think Totem is like the weakest path because I have 3 bodies right now that aren't good. So I have to have another totem after this to like really make it work. So I think I'm gonna go here and see the card options and see what I'm thinking after that. These aren't amazing. I think I'm gonna reroll. I'm really hoping for a cockroach, because then I can just put the cockroach on the Black Goat. Okay. I did not get a cockroach. Bullfrog still don't like. I don't really have a use for raccoon, because I have 2 things that cost bone, but I'm gonna get rid of corpse maggots. So LG, I don't love because the only thing I can use to cast it is Black Goat. But I want to use Black Goat and Ouroboros, so I think I'm just gonna grab Bullfrog. Although I do end up with so many bones. It's just so expensive to play. The other interesting thing is I could throw LG down on, or not throw LG down, throw Corpse Eater onto LG. Because Ouroboros is significantly cheaper to play. I think I'll go Bullfrog though and just focus on Ouroboros. I don't want to like get my net too wide or cast my net too wide, I think is the saying. Because the problem is if I have LG in my starting hand and no Ouroboros, then I won't be making as many bones, because Ouroboros is the reason we have so many bones. Again, I don't want to go to this mushroom. It would give me... Well, maybe so, the odds of me getting Ouroboros at the mushroom are pretty slim. Unless it, like, weights, like, rare items differently. Like, I'm guaranteed to draw my rare item, my rare card. Not item. And again, I want another Ouroboros so I can put Unkillable down onto the Black Goat. So I have two paths of thinking right now. Putting Unkillable on Ouroboros or putting... Not Unkillable. Put Corpse Eater. Not on Corpse Eater. Put Corpse Eater on Ouroboros. Or put Unkillable on Black Goat. Those are my two avenues right now. And I'm thinking I go Unkillable on Ouroboros simply because... Not Unkillable. I keep mixing them up. I'm so sorry. Put Corpse Eater onto Ouroboros, which is I think what I'm going to do. So, Corpse Eater, Ouroboros. And now we don't have to worry about the cost ever. I mean, we still can, obviously, use the blood cost, but most of the time we'll probably just have something die. And we're definitely going to draw... Never mind. It did not give us the option to draw Ouroboros. Okay. Don't know why. Guess we go Black Goat, just so we have something else that we can... Like, duplicating an ant is like how this deck started off with, but we're going full Ouroboros right now, so I think I'd just go Black Goat. Well, now I kind of wish I went the other path. I mean, another Black Goat is kind of helpful, but I feel like Mushroom I could have... Maybe. I guess they were both a gamble then. It's alright. Alright, so Kingfisher is normally the second boss, so this is going to be exactly like the original game. I don't know the difference between him stage 1, stage 2. Or not stage 1, stage 2, like a stage 1 boss versus stage 2 boss. So I was checking my email. Turns out I'm okay. I'm thinking we do Squirrel, Bullfrog, and just block a couple Kingfisher hits. Unfortunately, we can't, like, just dig through our deck for Ouroboros as easily. That sucks. Alright, so Corpse Eater is bad against not the Kingfisher, against the Angler. I just didn't even think about it. It makes sense. Hopefully I don't get screwed here. But it looks like I may get screwed here. Well, that helps a little bit. Oh wait, the rabbit pelt will actually kill the ant queen. Instead of annoying. So what, I'll do 1 damage and then I'll take 1 from the Kingfisher. So I'll be even. But then the bullfrog will kill the worker ant, which is all I have going for me right now. I'm a little nervous. Him pulling a rabbit pelt's actually really good for me. Oh, thank God. Oh, shit. Well, it's actually okay. Never mind. Sorry. Okay. So, I was concerned for a second because I realized Bullfrog will kill the rabbit pelt and then Ouroboros will get played and then he will pull Ouroboros. Which is, that would like just be the end of the run. I did realize though I can just kill him this turn. I can just mealworm, black goat, Ouroboros down, and he'll die before he gets a chance to hook Ouroboros. Okay, a little nervous there. Tighter than I would have liked. Ouroboros will kill the bait bucket, but it doesn't really matter. Or, new idea. I'll rebuff Ouroboros a little bit there. Just keep drawing from here. Never mind. Actually, this works. Raven down. We'll do 2 damage, and then we'll get killed from the shark, and then Ouroboros will get played automatically. Okay, now that we have a shark coming up, I think it's just best to just end it here. That's enough overkill. I think Ouroboros is strong enough now where I maybe don't have to buff him so much. It's so fun to do. It's just so fun to have a 15-15 that gets stronger every time you play him. Gross. I hate everything here. I mean, we don't have anything to use our bones on, really. It's just mealworm right now. So long elk is actually pretty helpful. That's pretty much, we can pretty much just use long elk as a staller until we get Ouroboros, because it will like one-shot strong creatures. We can also use the vertebrae it leaves for Ouroboros. We can use the vertebrae as sacrifices. Amalgam's good in an ant deck. This counts as an ant, so ants will get buffed by it. It's just that we're not really going with ants anymore. Actually, it'd probably be a good idea to remove them so that we can get Ouroboros more. I mean, first thing I'm probably going to remove is like Bullfrog, Wolf Cub, Raven, and just keep the ants just because they synergize a little bit. But we don't need to add any more ant synergy. So yeah, we'll just grab a long elk so that we have something else to do with our bones. Alright, that one was a little close. Just because he took the bird, not the bird queen, the ant queen. I see some interesting things here. The shop will probably go to get rid of the pelt, but I do like this mushroom up there. I also like this. I just think that it's important to get rid of the pelt before it's too late. There's only one shop per area normally, so this is probably the only shop that we'll get before the final boss, so we'll probably go this way. But that is for next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and or subscribe. Anything, it means a lot. And I'll see you in the next video.